Hey everybody, welcome to Home with the Halsteads and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making sausage pinwheels. This is a wonderful appetizer. It's easy to make. It only calls for 2 ingredients. How about that? I know you're going to love it. And it's so simple, it's so easy. I'm starting out with 1 pound of ground sausage. Now I'm using Jimmy Dean's Country Mild. I'm not advertising for Jimmy Dean's. You could use any type of ground sausage that you want to. And also hot sausage would be delicious too, but I just happen to have mild in the refrigerator, so I'm going to use that. And then I have 2 tubes of crescent rolls. These are just original crescent rolls, and that is all it takes to make these sausage pinwheels. So let's get started, and I'll show you how we're going to do it, and we'll do it together. I started out by cutting our sausage in half, and I wanted to show you this because a lot of times, or when I was younger, I would just try to cut the plastic off of the sausage and cut it at the end, and I would just wind up with a mess. So this is how I take my sausage out of the plastic, and I don't waste any. I just take a knife and I cut it down the center. So I'm going to lay that aside, and then I'll show you more about that in just a minute. So now I'm going to take the crescent rolls out of the package, and you want to keep these cold until you get ready to use each one. I've already made one up, but I left this one in the refrigerator until I got ready to show you exactly how to make this. So I'm just going to give it a little tap, and I'm going to very carefully take it out of the package. Now I'm using my cutting board here, and I have a spatula. This is what I ice or frost my cakes with, so I'll be using that, and I may use this. It's just another little spatula. So what I want to do is to unroll the crescent rolls on this cutting board. Very carefully unroll, and hopefully you'll be able to see this. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut this in half because I'm going to be making 2 rolls. So I just cut it with my spatula, and I'm going to pinch the seams together. This is really, really, really fast. So just pinching the seams together. Now I'm going to take the sausage, and look what I do. I just catch it right here with my fingers, and I just twist it. I just twist it, and that sausage comes right out of there, and you don't waste any. Look, see, you don't waste any, and how easily it comes out of the package. So now I'm going to kind of mix the sausage up and kind of divide it in half, and I'm going to kind of place it around on the crescent rolls so that it will be evenly distributed or divided, and I won't have more at one end than I'll have at the other. Sometimes that happens to me when I'm putting something on top of a casserole. I'll wind up with more on one end than I do on the other. Now I'm going to take my spreading utensil here, and I'm just going to begin to spread out the sausage. And this reminds me literally of frosting a cake. So you just want to spread it out evenly as you can. Make it as even as you can. Just spreading it out. Just like that. Okay, now I'm going to just kind of do that. Now I'm going to take it from this end, and I'm going to roll it up. I'm going to start rolling. What that is, a piece of sausage or sage or something. Okay, so now I'm just going to roll it up. just like that. I'm going to take it and pat it on each end, kind of square it up, and then I'm going to take a piece of wax paper. I like to use that. You could use another type of paper if you wanted to. I'm going to lay it on here, and I'm not laying it down because my cutting board is messed up. So and then I'm just going to roll it up, and I'm going to place it in a plastic bag. Got some right there. I've got it on my hands, don't I? And we're going to refrigerate this. You can refrigerate it overnight, or you can just chill it for several hours, and then we'll come back and we'll cut it and we'll bake it, and I'll show you how to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and spread the sausage on this one, just like I did the first one, and we'll have 4 rolls that we'll be able to cut. So this is going to serve several people, and it's delicious, it's quick, it's easy. I like to serve it with a jelly. In fact, let me tell you a funny story. One time I made this and took it to actually it was a birthday breakfast, and when these get done, they kind of look like cinnamon rolls because of the color and the pastry. You know, they just looked like little tiny cinnamon rolls. And this lady grabbed one, and I knew what was going to happen. I knew that she thought it was sweet, but it wasn't. It was sausage pinwheels. And so anyway, so that taught me a lesson. What I do is I serve it with jelly, and I put the jelly on the dish, or marmalade, or whatever you want to put on the dish. So now I'm just going to roll this one up, tuck it under, put it in the bag, let it cool, and I'll come back and we'll bake them together. Okay, our sausage pinwheels have been in the refrigerator for about 3 hours. I do like to leave it overnight. It cuts better, slices better, but I'm kind of pushed to go to another project, so I wanted to go ahead and get this finished for you, and I think we can make it work. I love to use an electric knife. Now, my children tease me about an electric knife, and this is a really old one. You may or may not use one. You may not have one. If you don't, you can cut your sausage pinwheels with a regular knife, a very sharp knife, or you can take a string and go up under it and cut it that way. But I've already cut some of this, and I already have cut some and put it on this cookie sheet, and I sprayed the cookie sheet before I placed the pinwheels on it. But I'm going to finish cutting this with my electric knife, and it's going to make some noise. That's the reason I didn't cut all of them while you're watching. I just cut part of them. So here we go. Okay, there we have it. So I'm just going to take my knife, and you can see it's kind of flat on one side, so I'm just going to round it out with my fingers, just like that. I've preheated our oven to 350 degrees, and I'm going to finish slicing. Well, actually, I've already sliced all that I'm going to bake right now. I'm going to finish putting these on the cookie sheet and put them in the oven and bake them for about 15 minutes. Once they get done, then I'll come back and I'll show you how they look, and I know that they are going to taste delicious. Actually, Doug and I are going to eat these when they come out of the oven. But it's just such a simple, easy, as I said, appetizer, or you can eat it for a meal. So here we go. We're just about finished with this. I wanted you to see, and this is 1 pack of crescent rolls. And remember, I rolled it into 2 cylinders. And let's see, we'll count them when I get finished here. And we'll see how many 1 pack of crescent rolls made. So you'll kind of know how many to have. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. That's 28. 28 little bite-sized sausage pinwheels that we're going to have for our meal. And I'll see you back in a few minutes. Okay, we're going to check our sausage pinwheels. They have been in the oven for 20 minutes, or almost 20 minutes. Our timer is about to go off, and we're going to open the oven, and I think that we're going to find that they're done. I had originally said, let me turn the timer off. I had originally said 15 minutes, but I did need to cook them a little bit longer, and I cook them on 350 so that the sausage will make sure, we'll make sure that the sausage is done inside. So there we have them. I'm going to take them out, and I will meet you at the counter. Our sausage pinwheels are out of the oven, and I am transferring them onto this little glass plate that I have here. And in the center, I have some kumquat marmalade that my dear friend Chris gave me. So I'm just going to continue to take these up, and they're going to be so delicious. Let me move our pan. And there you have it. Whoops, little piece of something's there. Okay, here we go. Sausage pinwheels with kumquat marmalade. See, you can do that. I did it, and this is only half, so it would make twice this many. I hope you'll make some really soon. Okay, friends, here you have a sausage pinwheels with kumquat marmalade, and I hear Doug coming in the back door, so it's perfect timing. I hope that you'll make some really soon, that you'll try this recipe, and that you'll share it with your friends. And some of our younger viewers and our followers, I'm sure that they would love to make these too and impress their friends and enjoy this good food. So I'll see you later. Thank you for watching.